Hey, hi, how
Hello.
y'all doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, it's fantastic as I can be watching Browns be like the Browns of my remembrance.
So nothing's really changed then, right?
Well, not today, that's for
No, I
sure.
didn't think it was gonna.
Mayfield pass haunts me of old passes
Ooh,
past.
well,
That was ridiculous.
welcome our co-host barking in the background there.
Yeah.
Just wants to make sure everybody knows.
So
This is my
yeah,
house.
well,
So it looks
let
like
me look at our line.
Pittsburgh is up 9-0 here on the Browns,
Well, 10
10
now.
nothing,
Yeah.
and it did look that was a Minka Fitzpatrick pick six there.
Yeah, that was like the easiest interception Fitzpatrick ever had in his
Yeah,
life.
but you know what? He's due one.
Give me a Murphy. Holy shit.
Well, he got one due.
Yeah, he was due one.
That is a very due one. Like he could have been just walking in the mall and somebody threw the ball and he just landed in his hands and he was like, ah,
There you
there we
go.
go.
For
That's
sure.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
man.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Mayfield has passed the ball to his own teammates better than that
really, and
this
and
game.
he's been a little bit
I'm
banged
kidding,
up
but
this past week. He had a bit of a chest injury, but in pregame warm
yeah,
up,
maybe that's it too. I don't
yeah.
know. He doesn't want to get hit, so he's throwing the ball as fast as possible.
Well, they said in pregame warm up he was throwing the ball pretty good. So I mean, I guess you
Yeah.
can't.
Well, it might not affect his throwing the ball, but he might be concerned about getting hit.
Well, yeah, that
Although
yeah,
if he was concerned about that, he can feel better knowing that if he makes it through what just happened, he should be fine.
yeah.
Browns are just getting absolutely wrecked here. It is
Yeah,
brutal. Brutal.
yeah. I didn't think it was going to be much of. I thought it was going to
I
probably
didn't
be.
think so either.
Yeah,
I'm a Browns fan, and I gave people a pick for the Steelers to win,
yeah,
and
We just
did
drafted
so
somebody.
fairly easily without any thought much of it. So I didn't think the Browns were going to win this game at all.
right. Um, I, honestly, there was a laundry list of guys that were out from the Browns, so it looked like it. Look, when you look at their record, okay, they're 4-1, and the game that they lost was against
Ravens.
the Lamar Moore Ravens, and they got crushed. It was like 38-6 or something like that. But then the teams that they beat were the Washington team. They beat, you know what I mean. They beat the
Yeah,
Bengals. You know what I mean. So they didn't really. They
yeah,
barely beat the Bengals. That was like 35-30. You know what I mean.
yeah,
So
yeah. And with that being said, though, the Bengals do have not that bad of a team this year, but are they a great team? No. And did they really beat any great teams? Not really. Yeah, the Steelers were their first real test, and I didn't think they were going to pass it.
yeah, yeah. I was in our. We did a prediction where we predicted the first four games, and I predicted the Steelers to come out of those first four games at 4-0, not thinking that we weren't going to be playing the Tennessee Titans. Okay, so I was predicting us to beat Tennessee in week four and then going up to week five against the Eagles. Well, that's not the case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's 8:16 or so left in the first quarter, and the Browns are 0 and the Steelers are 10. The Browns have the ball. It's 3rd and 6 at their own 29-yard line.
No.
No?
They punted.
Punted? All
Punted,
right.
and Pittsburgh has the ball in the 35.
Okay, so there you go. So now the punt has happened, and now we're on the 35. So there you go.
I'm on a commercial right now, so
Okay, Pittsburgh has the ball after a punt, and that's about all we know right now.
we can add Joe in there too, right? Or
Did he
we gonna
say?
bother?
Did he say? Is he?
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to screw up the live, but I don't think he will.
Is it? Are you guys listening? Is anybody?
I don't know if anybody's listening right now. I think it's just the two of us. It says to chat. So,
Okay.
so
How do we sound? Can you hear us?
maybe I can add them, or no, you would have to
Yeah,
add
I'd have
them.
to add them. Yeah. So we'd like to see.
So here we are. Now the commercial's over. Steelers at their
35
35.
first and 10?
Yes.
Okay, it's after the punt.
I'm just waiting for it to
Yeah.
refresh.
Okay.
It might be on a commercial.
Yeah, they were on a commercial, so yeah. We also have, we can throw,
Baby.
we can also throw pseudo play-by-play too. We can have Ronies join in.
Baby.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Let's.
All the more the merrier.
I don't know if
man.
that's gonna work though, so you just get to hear her in the background. Because I don't have the audio set up, and I'm gonna try and throw Joe in. So.
I hear in the background. It works just
Right.
Incomplete pass
Somehow,
to Washington.
somehow only one person is watching the live chat, although we're both on live chat. So I don't know how that works.
I'm not. I personally am not.
Oh,
I
you're
can't
not.
be because I have it up here, so I don't want to put it up that way.
Oh, so we did have somebody on then.
Well, yeah, there you go. I have 4 playbacks.
Okay,
So-
cool.
All right, so
Right
where
on.
are we at here?
40th.
Still on the 30.
Second and 10 on the 35, right?
35, second and 10 on the 35.
Yep.
Third and 9. Sorry, on the 35.
Okay.
I obviously missed a run here while we were talking.
Yeah, a 1-yard run.
Third and 9 on the 35. I'm guessing it was a run.
Let's see.
The Browns are actually, oh my gosh,
Did they stop him?
the Browns sacked.
Really? Sacked Ben.
The third and 9. Wow. So far this game, the Browns have did nothing. Did not even come close. Like they wouldn't even know what cologne that Roethlisberger had on so far this game until right now.
His cologne, huh? So what flavor cologne is he wearing?
Assuming he was wearing a lot of it as
Yeah,
well,
right.
like just bathed in cologne. Nobody would even know. And then now all of a sudden, Saccaroni. Wow.
All right.
So I have a little bit.
I mean, the
Uh,
Cleveland defense is pretty good. I mean, all things considered, the Cleveland defense is pretty good, and the Cleveland team is not a bad team per se on paper, like I was trying to say to you guys yesterday.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's just
No, it's not.
what have they been able to put together on the field? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're at. What do they put together on the field? Can they? Yeah, they put together a couple of wins so far this year, but they haven't really played anybody of significance. And when they did, they got blown out.
So far,
Cleveland's
what I've
36.
seen is a team that has doing what it has to do pretty much every year, and that's adjusting to a new system that has a lot of talent, but makes mistakes based on play-by-play, right? Like what to do in this situation, that situation. Sort of what happens when you fire your coach
Every year.
single year.
I mean, every year you have to learn a new system and a new set of, terminologies and all that other kind of crazy stuff. So yeah.
And then bring in new player, like and not just roster movement is pretty high in Cleveland as well. So it's a constant. If they can just get if they can keep this team together and this coach, I think actually they'll be pretty good over time. But
I'm with you on that. I mean, look, that's why when you look at a team like Pittsburgh, and you look at them and go, hey, we've only had, 3 coaches in the last, couple of decades. So that's why when you look at a team like Pittsburgh, it keeps the continuity. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you have to keep turning it
Yeah,
down,
like,
man.
there's much more
You have to turn it
stability
down
for
all the
the
way. You have to.
I know. I'm just trying to hear me.
Yeah, but I can hear you. It's all good, but you have to turn that down all the way, man, or it's gonna echo. You have to keep turning it down.
Okay, so you can't hear me. That's all I wanted
Oh
to make
yeah, I
sure
can hear you
wasn't-
just fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Like you can hear me on your phone there. Okay.
I can hear you up here,
so
man.
that's
I hear you in my earphones.
Well, we have somebody on now. So yeah, the Steelers, like, these are like, that was one thing that was kind of interesting about this game. Although I knew the Steelers were, I was new. I mean, saying you knew anything can happen.
Right.
Figured for sure Steelers were going to win. Is that they are polar opposite teams. I mean, the Steelers are like the poster children for what football is in as far as a American professional football team that plays the way
Yeah.
that is it's traditional. They are very traditional, and they're like you said, they're grounded because they built that on not doing coaching changes and having a system that everybody knows. Where Cleveland is just a cluster, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they bring in people from. I mean, the thing people ask me why I'm a Browns fan, and the reason why I'm a Browns fan is, first of all, I love their jerseys. I love their uniforms. I like their colors and all that stuff like that.
Okay.
Second of all, I've always had an affinity for Cleveland, and I don't know why. And third of all, it's because they are the team that allows people to change their life, and I view it that way. They don't. They allow people to change their life. You have a chance here. This is your final chance, and Cleveland is it. Usually, you know what I mean. So I kind of like that about them that way. I think that's the reason why I'm a fan. But the problem is on the same note, you still got to have an identity. Like, Cleveland doesn't have an identity up until this year,
haven't.
really.
They and even still, they haven't really had much of one up until. I mean, they still don't. You know, until they get a coach that is going to be stable and whatever, they don't really have. They don't have that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they could have it here now. I think.
Yeah. So now they could. You know, with this coach, if he sticks around, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
But that's got to happen. And there, another sack again.
A sack on the Browns by Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good, man. We like seeing that. Blitzburg, baby.
4 minutes behind.
Yeah, I got 4:16 left to go in the first quarter.
I don't have the time on mine.
Second and
I can't see.
It's 2nd and 3 at the Pittsburgh 36.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then there's the sack. Okay, and then that was lost for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 10 at the 43.
Oh, he's out of bounds. But he pushed out of bounds. Yeah, 4th and 10.
Yeah, 4th and 10. Yep.
Didn't make much of a move there.
No,
That's for sure.
Yeah, and this is the second week in a row now we're having some fans in the stands too. Last week against the Eagles, there were 4,700 fans that came into the stands. This week is a little couple more allowing fans in the stands this week too. So that's awesome. Like to see the fans coming back. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
The punting team is on there for Cleveland there, so they'll be taking care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last play I have is the first down.
Yeah. So
I'm already. If I'm like not doing this live, I'm probably reaching to see what other games are on. The Browns are playing just brutal,
Yeah, yeah.
but and Pittsburgh's playing very, very well. They're normal, very, very
Yeah, I mean,
well.
10
And let's
points in the
face it, it's
first.
not.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, Pittsburgh normally, when we come out, our first drive is usually a 4 and out. It has been
Yeah,
for so long. Our first drive is 4 and out. This is actually, we actually scored a field goal on our actual first drive and had 11 plays for 58 yards. I mean, that,
yeah.
and then to come right back with the interception and do a pick six for Minka Fitzpatrick right there, that's gonna put a
Well, that's going to make you feel good.
yeah, yeah, you know,
Like I said, Pittsburgh has played well, but Cleveland has really allowed them to play well.
exactly.
Their coverage has been pretty poor.
Now
That
I got the punch.
Mayfield's interception, like I said, was
Right.
uh,
So
I don't know if there's really words to describe.
yeah, I'm looking at the
It was-
replays of it, and it did look like it was a great pass right to him. Like,
Yeah,
what?
exactly. That's right.
Where are you
Yeah.
throwing that ball,
It's
Baker?
like- yeah, it's like Fitzpatrick was like going, really? Oh,
Yeah, right.
Okay. We can do I know. Like sometimes it's almost like he heard a voice. It's like I'm sure that happens. Like a guy like the like Fitzpatrick be like, here, pass it, whatever. I'm over here,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
Like they'll do that, and a quarterback will think it's his own player. That's almost what that's.
Well, but
I know it happens in hockey all the time. We do it. They do it. In
okay,
hockey.
yeah, and to be in Baker's defense, there was two Browns receivers right there. You know, they
Yeah,
were
they
all
were in the
standing
vicinity.
right next to each other. So
They were in the
Oh,
vicinity.
14 yard line, really?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
That's about
So
all the
we're
defense you
starting
could-
on the 14 here, 1st and 10, after the punt. So we'll see how that goes.
Caught a couple.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. After all the,
I would like to see Cleveland just play the best they can at least and lose or close
well,
to
you know,
it.
look,
Really,
they're
just
gonna
would not wanna
play
see-
their best. I mean,
When?
all right, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Like hopefully for the rest of the game. I know they can play better than this.
Yeah.
I've seen them play better than this. So I thought if they played the best they could, they probably still wouldn't beat the Steelers. I just would have liked to seen a good game.
Well, you know
For
what?
sure.
Look, there's a lot of football left. There's 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
And
of
turn it around.
football left. But and here's the other thing too. The Browns are coming in a little bit banged up, where Odell
Yeah.
missed practice. Jarvis Landry had missed practice. They had a lot of guys questionable coming in. Baker Mayfield
Yeah.
was limited in practice and some this week. So there was a lot of guys on their injury list.
Oh. Sorry, I thought that was an interception. Yeah, I know they were fairly injured. The Browns have played one more game than the Steelers too so far this season, right?
Yeah, they played one more game because we had that Tennessee game and they completely hosed the Steelers on that by making us forced to have a bye week. When we find out on Monday, we're already at practice, and they say, "Oh, by the way, you guys are having a bye week." So then we had to get special permission from the league so that we could get practice in without it going
Another
against.
incomplete pass. What is going on?
I don't know. We're not
Yeah.
catching the ball, man. That's we had Deontay Johnson is out for us, and DeCastro is out for us too. So we had Dotson slot in on the offensive line. So he's a good fill-in. I'll tell you what, I like that kid. He was our draft pick this year out of Louisiana, and boy, I'll tell you what, that kid can
He
play.
punted.
Yeah.
So, because with
Yeah.
the Castro out, yeah.
Yeah. It's I mean, man for man, the Steelers have definitely a better team. I love Claypool.
No throw up.
It's a solid club for sure, no doubt about it. But if the Browns have a chance, this isn't bad. They're
Yeah.
at the 50.
Yeah. I mean, it's the battle of
This
field position here, it looks like.
This would be the time now
Well,
for the
Cleveland's on
Browns to
44
do
yard
something.
Yeah.
line, so that's not gonna be good.
At least get a field goal. At least get a
Something,
field goal.
right?
Yeah. If you don't get anything here, I don't know. That's pretty debilitating to go into the
The end of the first quarter there at 10-0.
Yeah,
You know, yeah.
don't even get back. Loss of one first possession.
So
And that's the running game is the problem, right? That's where Cleveland's been winning most of their games.
really,
And
that's how
yeah,
you're not going to be able to do that against Pittsburgh. You're not going to be able to run.
that's the problem. That's the reason why I said it's not likely that the Browns
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
chance. Because their strongest part of their game is the running game. So, and then Mayfield has been. Let's face it, Mayfield is an average quarterback in the league. I mean,
I'm going to go with you on that for sure because I was never. Look, I just don't think his game translates into the pros. He was good in college, and he was able to win a Heisman Trophy, and he was able to win a national championship in college. But I just don't think his game translates into the pros. Okay, that's just my honest opinion. So,
like I said, I don't know if it doesn't translate into the pros. It just is not. I don't see him as becoming one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league or anything like that. He's an average quarterback. So you better have a strong running game for one, and which they do,
Yeah.
which is all right.
Yeah.
But what happens when you come up to the teams like the Steelers? That's the thing about having a strong running game. It can only be as strong as your opposition a lot of the time.
yeah, man,
So-
we sound good. Everybody says we sound good on the chat. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's cool.
Yep.
Who's everybody?
We got 8 playbacks, 3 current viewers. Thanks, guys, for joining. Thanks, Joe, for hopping on and checking us out, man. Appreciate that.
So we can't get Joe on then?
I can't. It would have to be. I would have to stop everything, and yeah,
Okay.
that would be.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to try. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to stop this and then have to redo it because
No.
of the link that's out there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we'll go and see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? So it's still.
Yeah, we got Joe, me, and some other phantom person out there that hasn't made themselves aware of who they are yet.
So it's a punt, and then back to Cleveland, and then
Cleveland is on the 45-yard line.
yeah, Cleveland's on the 45 or the 46, and it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got a commercial right now. So
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
that was
not a commercial for you.
actually, let me look here. No, because I don't have it on TV. So if it's a commercial, okay, I don't know. I don't have the game on TV, so I don't know. If you say it's on
Okay.
commercial right now, that means it's on commercial. And when
It's on commercial.
oh,
for
there
me,
you go. Then that means we're on commercial. That means the
Okay,
guy in
now
the
we're back.
stadium is doing this with the big orange mitts.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever been,
Now we're back.
okay,
And
Cleveland, 2nd and 11.
yeah, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now. Okay.
Well, they got a couple. I think now it's gonna be 2nd and about 4.
Okay.
Did a little bit of a run there. No, it wasn't a run. Oh yeah, it was a run. Yeah.
Yep.
He just showed the interception that was
Yeah, a little
spectacular.
run there, a 6-yard run.
They keep on showing this interception over and over again. I don't need to see it anymore. Thanks. That's fine. You can just
You know,
pass part of the
here's the sad part about this. Okay, because of where I live, the game is not televised.
blocked out.
Yeah, because of where I live. I
That's ridiculous.
I'm actually in the state that where the game is coming from, and because geographically I'm closer to Baltimore, they preempt that. This comes straight from the NFL. Look, I bucked this all the way to the head of the president of programming operations from CBS. And she was a really nice lady, and she actually called me on the phone and explained to me that the NFL is the one that stipulates these rules and not them.
Yeah, for sure.
Blame CBS.
I guess. It's somebody's making money off of it. They want you to pay for the whole.
So I get
package and stuff.
3 games maybe or 4 games a year where I don't get to see the game because it's the Lamar Moore Ravens.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer. Looks like an incomplete pass
Yeah.
there. Coverage by Mr.
Yeah.
Hilton.
Yes, it was.
So we like those incomplete passes, coverage by Hilton. Yeah, we like
Says
that.
it was pressured by Bush.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Pressure by Bush.
They're going to gamble on 4th and 4.
Well, they're on their side. They're on the 46. Or no, they're on their 46, right?
I believe so.
No,
Yeah,
No,
they're on their
our
46.
They're on our 46.
Oh, they're on our 46.
no, they're on your.
Okay, if they're on the Pittsburgh,
Oh no, now they just got another penalty.
so a hanky on the field.
Yes. It's going to be
Yeah.
close.
Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought it was the Browns who got the
First
penalty.
down.
Or was it the
Yes,
Browns who
the
got
Browns
the
got
penalty?
the penalty, 5 yards, false start.
So now they're kicking.
Yeah, because that suddenly added 5 yards to that now, and that pushed them back over on the other side of the 50. Statistically, if you are on the 50-yard line or even a hair over onto the other side of the 50, statistically, it's proven that it's better to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's weird. Like they've had so many scientific mathematician studies of all of the odds and the whole 9 yards. And if it's 4th and less than 10 yards, and you're on the opposition side of the 50, they say statistically it's better to go for it than it is to not.
Yeah.
I'd go for it.
Statistics don't always translate to the real world.
Yeah, you know. So, Ray with the fair catch on that punt.
Yeah. That was what wasn't it,
Come on,
didn't
Ray, we need
I
better
just
field
say that they had to get something with that drive?
Yes, and they didn't.
They certainly did not.
No, and they didn't use hardly any time off the clock. They only used like
No, I was just going to say that they did like the exact opposite of what you needed to do there. Apart from possibly throwing another interception, that would about the only thing less that they could have done.
Now the thing is that Pittsburgh is going to be pinned a little bit deep at the 12.
Yeah.
Now what Pittsburgh needs to do is exactly what you said the Browns needed to do, is what Pittsburgh needs to do, is come out this drive and waste about 8 or 9 minutes off the clock and just feed the ball to Connor and Benny Snell and McFarland, a couple little passes here and there, and just take time off the clock and drive down the field and score.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you go up 17 to nothing,
Yeah.
almost going into the half.
Yeah, pretty much over. The way the Browns are playing now, it's pretty much over. So, yeah, 17 would definitely be the
Look, we
uh,
don't go to endorse anybody, but
even if even a field goal would pretty much. I
anything
can't
positive.
see.
Yeah, anything positive for them would be good. So we don't know. I don't normally endorse things, but I'm going to say this. We went to this place. It's in Pittsburgh. Okay, and man, I'll tell you, they got some slamming food. And boy, there's a they have this restaurant is right outside of the stadium. It's like right across the street from, like in the parking lot across the street from where the actual stadium is in Pittsburgh. And man, I'll tell you what, they have the best burgers and the best milkshakes on the planet. I mean, hands down, the best burgers and the best shakes on the freaking planet. And we really miss going to that place to have a burger before the game.
10-3
Oh yeah.
Bears.
Huh?
10-3 Bears.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Bears 10-3. Oh hey, go Bears.
Yeah, I think we got the Bears on one of
Mm-hmm.
our picks. That was should have been stopped.
first
Is
down.
right. My gosh, what poor defensive. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened here.
Well,
Like
that's pretty.
I think it looks like the Browns came out thinking they were going to lose before the game even started. Really, that's what it looks like. They were not prepared for this game at all.
No.
It is.
And
This is
but
terrible.
you know what that means though? That means that they're being outcoached.
Yeah, yeah, and well, of course, yeah. Being prepared for a game.
This is for the
For
AFC
sure. A lot to
North.
do with the coaches. Coach does create the environment and all of
This
that
is
stuff
for
like
the
that.
AFC North division lead right here. This game right here.
And the Browns don't believe they could have won it. Yeah, I don't see a team that looks like. And now they just face masked on top of it. I think.
Yay!
Penalty on Cleveland.
Yep. Penalty on Cleveland. Oh man.
Yeah, look at that. Did you see
Warrior.
it?
Let me see the replay of the penalty. Oh, that. Oh, yeah, that's a face mask, I'd say.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's ugly. Oh, we got a little bit of action here. Okay,
Titans.
is that was that Juju Smith Schuster on that catch?
Yes, I believe. 5
Yep,
yards.
Juju Smith Schuster on that catch.
So they're doing exactly what you said they should do. They're throwing the ball, wasting time off the clock.
Yep, they're doing exactly what we needed them to do, man.
And the Browns are just waiting for them to catch the ball, and then
So they're playing
And-
soft zone.
pretty
Yeah,
much
if they're
they're just basically playing exactly the way the Steelers want them to play.
yeah, well, that's one area where the Browns were a little bit limping,
Oh, we got another first down.
and is in the defensive side. They had a lot of guys coming in questionable with their,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and they statistically are allowing quarterbacks to have good days.
Yeah,
So I mean, you know, look,
they sure are.
yeah,
That's for sure.
expect Ben to have over 300 yards.
Ben's gonna have like 500.
Well,
freaking
at
yard
least over
passes.
3. I think he's going to have at least over 300 yards on this game for sure.
Yeah, the only reason why he's going to have 3 is because the Steelers have such a good running game, so you might as well go with it too. Otherwise,
He's got 10 pass touchdowns to 1 interception so far in 4 games. So you
Right.
know, and if we keep playing like we're playing, I see him with at least over 300 yards and at least 2 touchdown passes.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
There's one. That was a great catch.
Yep.
That actually wasn't. I wouldn't put that on the.
What was on that
On that was just a great
Yep.
catch.
James Washington,
He was
man,
well-
he's the man.
That's Claypool, right?
What's the number?
That was Claypool that's caught
What
that.
number?
Footage. 11.
11 is Claypool. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Man, that kid.
That was a great catch.
Wow.
I can't really put that on the Browns. That was just
But
a great
Holy
catch and a
crap,
great throw.
36
Great catch,
yards?
great throw.
yeah, Chase Claypool, though, let me tell you something about that kid. He's our second round pick out of Notre Dame, and he's like
Yeah,
6'4", 230 pounds, and he is the
yeah,
consummate wide receiver package. He wins the 50
yeah,
50 balls. He's got 4.64 40 speed. Holy moly!
yeah,
See you, bye.
yeah.
You know,
He can go
Come on,
through
come on,
you,
come on, come
around
on.
you.
I think we got it.
yeah,
I think we got it.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you got it.
Touchdown. Yeah, man, is that James Conner in for the big touchdown? How you doing?
Thanks to Clace Chapel.
Yep, thanks to Chase Claypool for that 36-yard pass from Ben. And see, look, there you go. That's exactly what we needed to do, was march right down the field, waste some time off the clock, and drop it in the end zone. How you doing, boys?
17-0.
17-0. Okay. Well, we might make it to halftime here. I don't know, guys. Last week when we were playing against the Eagles, okay, there was a lot of Twitter talk about, like, one of the tweets that I
Here,
saw.
look.
Yeah, I saw the pass.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, the 36-yard pass to Chase Claypool. Oh, what a catch! Oh my gosh, man, you can't defend against that one.
No,
No.
I'm not on the Browns at all. It was a great throw and a great catch. Simple as
They
that. Sometimes people are just something. It's okay to. I don't mind watching my team lose to great plays. It's when you lose and play like you couldn't beat a college team if you
Yeah,
tried.
like
And
you
that's
can't beat your way out of a wet paper bag.
yeah, like that's what it
Mythbusters
is.
proved that was actually really hard.
Yes, I was just informed by my research staff, Ronis, that MythBusters have proved that it is hard to beat yourself out of a wet paper bag.
Yeah,
So, all right, so maybe not a wet
I've
paper bag. Sorry.
I've slipped over to the Bears Panthers game for a bit here and just checking it
Yeah,
out.
no, that's cool because we like to follow the Bears too, because we have to root for the
Oh, yeah.
Bears. So Pittsburgh on a 7-play drive.
I got no problems with the Bears at all.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I like the Bears. Why not?
well,
They've never hurt no one.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like they're solid again. Like the Steelers, they're a football club. Like they're always solid. They've always been
By the way,
a
Baltimore's
great
up 17-0.
ambassadors for the game of football. I like
They've
the Bears.
always produced that player or group of players or coaches that always followed that tradition of NFL. Like,
Yeah.
like the classic Dick Butkus.
They're exactly the roots of what football is all about.
I mean,
Bears,
Papa Bear,
you know.
House. What? He's the man.
Exactly.
So yes, my research staff has also informed me that if I do not root for the Bears, that bad juju.
And then there's always the Saturday Night Live skit. Everybody loves that.
The Bears. Oh man, look. Another thing I
Those
don't
are
usually normally advocate to, but if you ever get a chance to watch Peyton's Places,
Oh,
okay, Peyton Manning did like a series of shows on, I think it's ESPN Plus or something, and he did a series
Oh.
of shows called Peyton's Places, and one of the shows he did, he had the guys that did the skit, with the mustaches and they were all sitting around this big giant table of food, right? And so they got Peyton Manning to put on a Bears jersey and put on a mustache, a fake mustache, right? And they were all sitting around the table drinking beers, talking about the Bears.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
was really good. It was really good
Cool.
seeing Peyton Manning do that. So yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't usually normally advocate for those kinds of things, but Peyton's Places is pretty cool. So, man, I'll tell you what.
What's the Vikings doing against her? They got to be destroying their. Oh no, I don't have it.
No, you don't have that
Oh.
one? No. Okay, but we have a play in
Shoot.
progress, and it looks
I
like.
don't. Oh,
Hold on,
really? Oh.
hold on. What do we got
I
here?
don't know. Mine hasn't updated.
Yeah, it's still waiting for the update after all the commercials.
All I got
after
is
the...
first and 10 on the quote, Cleveland 36.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, it updated. 12-yard pass, it looks like.
12-yard pass from Baker Mayfield
To D. Beckham.
to Beckham. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Baker Mayfield did a 12-yard
Yep.
pass. Oh, he might hit 100 today.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
No. Okay, I'm being optimistic. You said optimistic.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
But hey, look, he's been playing. Look, he's 3 for 8 for
yeah.
27 yards.
Kevin
No.
Hunt? Is it Kevin Hunt? K. Hunt.
2 for 7 for 23 yards and a pick. Kareem Hunt with a little bit of a run there.
No game.
Second and 10.
Second and 10, no.
Yeah.
Yep, run for no game. Kareem Hunt for no game. See, you're not going to be able to run against Pittsburgh. You're just not.
And that's the only way they're going to win. So,
And that's how they've been winning is running the ball, right? Yeah, and you're just not going to be able to do that against Pittsburgh.
not a good combination.
Yeah.
Oh, great. There's a penalty. It's probably against us.
Uh-oh. 10-yard penalty. Holding on the offense.
Oh, nice.
That's
Has there been one positive thing that has happened for the Browns yet this game? Like every single play is, if they do happen to get a completion, it's a penalty.
there's something in the water in Pittsburgh. When Ohio teams come to Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Especially if Ben is playing.
We don't like.
Ben has got an amazing record against teams from Ohio. Yes, I've had the co-host has joined.
Wow.
She is now
Actually.
laying down here on the floor. she's not barking anymore now. She's now laying here on the floor. So
8-yard pass.
and another 8-yard pass there from Baker Mayfield. That was a tackle there by Buster Bud Dupree.
From the 8-0-62.
So they're doing some good here. I mean, it's 2nd and 20, and they get an 8-yard pass, so that makes it 3rd and 12. So, I mean, Baker Mayfield is 4 for 9. He's a little low on the percentage, lower than 50 right now, and for 43 yards, and still a pick.
Maybe he throws an interception.
Okay, really? Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had nobody to throw it to.
What was
Almost
that?
got sacked.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I mean, just in case you haven't noticed,
Oh, frick.
just in case you haven't noticed, I am wearing a Steelers jersey.
Oh, we intercepted it.
Yes, there's an interception.
Look, here it is.
Oh, let's see the interception, the replay. Oh, he was going to get crushed. And then he just kind of rushed out of the pocket and threw it. And it was, he picked it off. Nice pick. Nice pick. That's one of the beautiful things about the Pittsburgh defense this year is that we've been generating a lot of takeaways. A lot of people were saying that Pittsburgh wasn't going to be able to continue on that amount of takeaways that we did last year. I think we had over 43 takeaways. And then once Minkah Fitzpatrick joined, holy moly, that guy was responsible for at least 5 on his own. Like he had 4 interceptions and a fumble recovery. You know what I mean? So he was responsible for 5 just on his own.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, Baker Mayfield's passer rating is declining ever so horribly as the game has gone on. Who? I think
I
Case
know.
Keenum is the backup
Yeah.
for Cleveland. Would you put?
You might as well throw him in there.
I mean,
Can't do worse.
I
don't
think
think.
he's the. I can't remember who the backup is. I think he is. Yeah.
Kyle that guy.
Huh?
That guy.
Oh. Laudetta?
Yeah. I'm hoping that's.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. So Joe says, because I need to get your game over streaming since our CBS game is Eagles. CBS weeks for him. Also, burgers and milkshakes. Best cheating food.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
somebody got to celebrate something.
That's right. So I'm not really I have a certain channel that's
We just did a really good job stopping a pass, and the Browns. That
Yeah.
is, when I say we, I'm a Browns fan. And
we're sorry, but we had to
yeah,
get a
fine.
Browns fan and a Steelers fan.
Yeah, and a 5-yard penalty is for the Steelers. There still has not been one positive movement by Cleveland this whole game. Like literally every time they do anything close to positive, there's a penalty or something of that nature. Oh, okay, they've had a sack.
I'm sorry.
They sacked
They
one
did,
time.
yeah.
And there was
They
Not
did,
my
and
yard.
and they did hold the Steelers to 3 points in the first drive. So, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I suppose.
So,
I feel like
You're gonna have to wait about 15 minutes. Because I gotta watch the end of this.
so I got it's red and it's rhymes with
Tone.
bone, and so that's how I'm kind of watching some of the game, because I don't have access to streaming the game, so we're relying on Perlo here to give us all the good gory details, and then I have my research staff over here, Ronies, in the background, and also co-hosting Asti with helping with giving us plays here. So another 8-yard pass to Chase Claypool from Ben Roethlisberger, and it looks like it's going to be the Chase Claypool show once again.
I have no problem.
Boy, did that kid break out last week. Holy moly. Did you see any of that stuff he did?
Here we go. But so he picks up Connor picks up 13 on the run.
Yeah.
So where the Browns' greatest strength is their running game, and I'm pretty sure, without looking at any statistics, the Steelers are probably 4-1 beating them on the run.
Let's take a look here. Kareem.
As far as yardage is concerned,
All right,
something
so
like
Kareem
that.
Hunt has 6 carries for 22 yards. Johnson has...
Oh, are we gonna? Now it's couldn't have been any more wide open. I don't.
Really? Is that another?
Oh, there's no way you could be more wide
Is that
open.
another
than that.
frolic? Are we frolicking again?
I would say so.
Yeah, we're frolicking again? Yes, we are.
Oh
We
my
are
gosh,
frolicking again.
really? It just popped up.
Like, could you be more wide open?
Holy moly.
You can't see me, but I'm doing the Perlo dance right now.
James
That is
Washington.
ridiculous.
James Washington, all right. 28-yard pass from Ben Roethlisberger. By the way, that's 2 now for Ben. And we're not even out of the first half. We still have a whole half to go here. So, yeah, let's see here. We were back to the stats here on this. So,
I think the over for this game is 53.
oh, really?
And that may happen
come on,
without
do it.
Without Cleveland scoring?
Without
Come on.
Cleveland scoring.
6. 11. So they have on 8 rushes, they have 33 yards.
So I'm going back to the Chicago game.
So
I'm
8
not there,
rushes,
I'm
they
not.
have 33 yards for Cleveland, and Pittsburgh has. Let's see. James Conner has 11 carries for 59 yards. So we've got 3 more carries and 20 some odd more yards on what they do all day long rushing.
Here it is.
Oh, the Panthers are 3rd and goal.
Yeah.
10-3 for Chicago as of right now.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, he was so wide open. Man, you were
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Man, you were right. Holy moly, he was wide open.
Yeah, there's no like you might as well have been just playing
You
catch
know,
up.
hey, you run out
The
here
hell was
and
that?
you run out over here, and I'll throw you the ball.
Yeah. And then the Browns players were looking at each other, going like, "Who had him?
Who's
again?"
doing what?
Right?
Who's got who?
Yeah.
What?
They weren't even running fast. They were just
Yeah,
like,
standing around.
"Oh." Watching the Chicago game.
Yeah, because it's commercial now after the kickoff with the
And it's over.
touchback. the touchback there. So
The game is over. The first great live we get to do with no echo, no everything, and it's 24-0 for either team.
Yeah, really. Actually, this is not the first live that we've done. This is the second live we've done. We did 3 hours and 21 minutes of live for the draft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about for a football.
Oh,
game,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And doesn't it figure that I can't get the game on TV here that I normally can get? You know what I mean? It's like, are you kidding?
The only Falcons were first in goal, and they only got a field goal out of it.
So a 3-yard run from
Not the
Kareem Hunt.
Falcons. Sorry, the Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers. Okay.
First in goal.
So Panthers are
They only
doing,
got
or the Panthers are trying, and now we got the Browns are trying to run 3-yard run here for Kareem Hunt to the 28. And
Well, I imagine if the Browns didn't think they were gonna, they obviously went into this game not thinking they were gonna. Oh, Beckham's yelling. That's good.
and it looks like another 3-yard run off of right tackle there for another 3 yards for Kareem Hunt. That sets up 3rd and 4 for Cleveland on the 31-yard line.
Oh, that's offside. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, bit of a
That's crazy. Offside.
yeah. So good to see T.J.
It
Watt
was
playing.
well offside.
Good to see those guys playing, because we had some guys that were a little bit on the verge of questionability coming into this game too. So, because T.J. Watt had missed a day or two of practice, and so it's good to see him back. All good.
We might have had some guys banged
Denver's
up,
beating
but
the Patriots?
for the most part, what's going on, my?
Oh, neutral zone infraction. That's a 5-yard penalty there for T.J. Watt jumping off sides. So that should give Cleveland a first down. Hey, something positive for the Browns. And it was
Wow.
and it was because Pittsburgh did something negative. We had a 5-yard penalty. You guys got a first down.
I don't think how many. I don't think the Steelers have had much more than maybe 20 yards in penalties.
No.
Oh, look at that!
No.
What happened there? There's got to be a flag on this play.
Is that the offside play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
No.
now I have it 1st and 10 on the Cleveland 36.
There's no flag.
Yeah, because it should be.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, wait.
I'm just saying.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
No flag. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was a big play.
That was a big play to get some down there. 36-yard pass for Cleveland. Gets them down there
Might break the goose egg.
to the 28-yard line.
3
Yeah.
minutes and 18 15 seconds, Asti.
So they got, let's see here. How much time is left?
3 minutes and 18
3 minutes, yep.
Detroit's
3
beating
minutes.
Jacksonville 17-3.
Right. A run for no gain, 2nd and 10. Up
Denver's
the middle.
beating New England.
Yeah. We're all about that. Go Denver. We're all about New England losing. Sorry.
Oh! Another pick.
Is that a red zone pick?
No, flag against the Steelers. Oh. Wow, things are turning the other direction here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, as far as like things happening that have positive effect on the game towards the Browns.
Well, we can't have any of that now. No.
When it's all said and done, it doesn't really matter. Baker Mayfield is our quarterback, and our running game, and the Browns' running game is the biggest weapon they have, and can't do anything against the Steelers.
Right.
So.
Okay. So illegal contact on that. So that's a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we will take. This is a.
But the safety was nullified on that because of the penalty.
1st and 10.
Because they intercepted the ball in the end zone. But because of the penalty, they nullified that.
That's right.
Did we still get the ball?
Oh.
No. So it should still be Cleveland's ball, 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 23.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 10 now.
2nd and 10. Okay. Yeah, because of the penalty, that nullified
We dropped it.
The interception.
Yeah. But that's 3 technically.
2.5. Because it didn't count.
Right, because all right, 2.5.
One of the guys looks like his knee's buggered up.
Oh yeah. It happens. We've been there. We've done that.
It's really buggered.
Somebody's down.
Really?
Bush.
I can't see.
Yeah. When you're banging your fist against the grass.
Oh, Devin Bush, number 55.
Probably won't be playing for a while.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
We just got him back, didn't we?
No, he was our 1st round draft pick last year.
Nothing really. He just the way he planted his foot. That's it. Looks like he
might have a. Well, you know what that means. That means that Alex.
He's not putting weight on it. So.
No, that means that Alex Highsmith is going to come in. Alex Highsmith Jr. will be the guy.
Oh yeah, he's putting a little bit of weight on it.
Okay, all right. So he's getting up and kind of hobbling off a little bit with a little bit of help.
With quite a bit of help.
All right.
He's got. So he won't be playing for a bit.
Okay, but that's a shame, man, because he's a good player for us. He is a really good player for us.
Looks like he hyperextended his knee a little bit or something.
That's never fun. But that just means more Alex Highsmith time. So he was in our draft this year, Alex Highsmith Jr. Boy, that guy's got a motor. He can tackle. He's got some speed. I like him. I like him coming in here to play, even though it really hurts to lose Bush like that.
Well, if you're gonna have a rookie play, this is about the time to do it.
He's already come in and spelled already this year. He's already played very well. In fact, he's balled out already all the times that he's been able to play. So he's going to get his shot right now. You know, next man up mentality is how it's got to be. You know.
Especially with our offensive line.
Running game. What did he pick up? 6?
Yeah, 6 on that one. 5. Yeah, 5 yards on that one. So that.
3rd and 5.
Yes.
There we go.
So 3rd and 5 at the 18. Kareem, boy, they keep trying, don't they? I mean, they are averaging like 4.1 yards a run. The Browns are. And they keep trying it.
But they're not doing what they've been able to do with other teams.
Bengals are
Like,
crushing
they haven't
the
had
Colts.
any breakout runs where you get like 20, 30 yards. And that's what they've been doing against other teams.
Now Pittsburgh did give up a 74-yarder to
Oh, Lauren said hello. Hello, Lauren.
oh, hello. We did give up the big run last week to Miles Sanders to the Eagles. So it's not like, you know what I mean. Pittsburgh is not necessarily, you know. We've been gashed before.
I think we lost him.
No, he's good. He's doing good. 2-minute warning here. So
Oh, no.
yeah, 2-minute warning. So it's going to be a couple minutes here before we get going here back on the game.
See what Chicago's been able to do, I think. Oh, look, Chicago's going for another field goal.
Are they? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And it looks like the Colts just scored.
And they got it.
Yep. And it looks like what's going on down there with the yeah, it did. So the Colts scored against the Bengals, right? And it looks like Atlanta scored on Minnesota.
I think so. Or they're winning. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, my research department is informing me that. And how about the Atlanta Falcons with their interim coach after they fired Dan Quinn? And then the Houston has also got an interim coach after they fired Bill O'Brien. So, and yeah, that's what that. Just a slight little bark there from the background.
Panthers is Rivers, right?
Panthers is Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, Bridgewater,
Yep,
right.
Rivers went to the Colts.
Colts. Yeah.
And
Oh,
Tennessee looks like they're playing against Houston.
Texans. Yeah,
Yeah, it's what, 27-10 there.
something like that. Yeah.
And it looks like the Bears are going for the big long field goal there.
That's good.
And that's good. So that makes that, what, 13-6 Bears?
Yep.
Right? There you go.
And they're in their halftime.
Okay, and they're halftime there at the Bears. So we're still at the 2-minute warning here for our game.
Steelers
And then,
for a second.
yeah.
Because everybody's at halftime but us.
I know, yeah. Hey, all right. We might actually get to see some game here from the 18.
oh, should I turn it back?
Oh, boy.
He got it.
I think
Oh,
that's going to
boy.
be a first down.
He got it.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
going to be a first down catch and run there. That was a little screen pass to Johnson or Hunt. I can't tell.
Yeah, looks like you get. If it's not, it's like.
That I don't know. I don't think he
Patriots
got it.
should do
I
that.
don't
He
think
got
he
it.
got it.
He got it forward motion.
It might be just.
Did they
under,
get
but-
forward motion first down? Yep, 1st and 10 on the 13.
We really need to get him off the field.
Yeah, we do. We need to get him off the field here. This is where we need to step up.
Oh, like you're worried. Come on. Gosh,
We
20
need to step up here and stop them. Get him.
Get him.
Chasing Baker Mayfield, and he's running, and he runs out of bounds.
Which he should do a hell of a lot
Yeah,
more, by the way.
yeah, he ran out of bounds there
Mayfield
for
should be
no
running
gain, I
a
don't
lot
think.
more than he does. There we go.
No gain.
Wow.
No gain on that
Touchdown.
one. What's the Eagles
Higgins.
doing? The Eagles, what are they doing? No, they're not winning.
No.
They're losing 17-0. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass
It's a
and
touchdown.
touchdown. All right, well there you go. There's a touchdown. That puts it 6-24, right?
Mm-hmm.
We still have 1 minute to go. We can knock down a field goal before we go into the half. right?
Maybe.
There's a guy that we used to go to this club, right? And he would always say the same thing.
To watch the Steeler games because
He would say, more points. Right? So that's what I'm saying. More points! We need more points!
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like that. No. If you're going to go for the goose egg, then you got to go for the goose egg the whole way. You know what I mean? You can't let them give up like something like that. Come on, that's ridiculous.
I'm talking hockey with Lauren here in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I see you guys, man.
That Cody Cece thing is like absolutely all over the place. You can't get rid. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. So.
I know. I can't believe that. It's like, really? Well,
it's funny because he said, Rutherford said he brought him in. Rutherford said he brought him in because he brings balance, and I didn't know that. That's what Lauren said, and I said, "Oh, why? Did he figure he had too many good players?" So he needed balance? You can't have all good players.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
Oh, they're gonna run it.
No, extra point good. So it's 7-24. And the kickoff here is going to happen. And then we'll see if Pittsburgh does anything here. I'm interested to see if they do anything, because there's a minute and a minute and a second left, and we have all 3 timeouts. Why not?
So does Cleveland.
Yeah, there you go. Why not? You know? I say we give it a shot. Run the 2-minute offense in a minute and in a second, and why not? Let's fly. Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? If they miss the playoffs, huh?
Depends. I could see.
Yeah, I could too. Yeah, I definitely could see that. So Pittsburgh, 1st and 10 on the 24. And it is a play to incomplete. Juju. 2nd and 10.
So what do we got?
Incomplete pass.
51 seconds left in the half.
Yeah.
Oh, the Browns. Wow.
Oh, the Eagles.
I don't know what to say here.
That sucks.
The Browns are doing good things.
No, can't say that. No.
They
It was more
slapped
like
Ben.
Pittsburgh was doing something not good enough.
They just
Yeah,
slapped
but
Ben.
yeah, that's true. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But that doesn't equate to the Browns actually capitalizing
Well,
on it.
how about this
This
for a
game's-
sack?
Like Pittsburgh didn't play a perfect game up to this point. They definitely did some
No,
things
but
that
how
left
about
the
a
Browns.
sack, 3rd and 8?
By our famous.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They did. I'm saying up until now,
Guess-
the
guess
Browns
we
were
should
not
be glad he didn't rip his
capitalizing on
helmet off.
anything. So I said there was a winds of change here.
Well, not. Let's hope that it's just a little trickling breeze.
You can hope for that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for tsunami level winds here.
Well, I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
We'll see. At least it makes it interesting now. At 24
And
nothing,
you guys get the ball back at the end of the
absolutely
half
nothing
too.
Positive happening for Cleveland.
You guys get the ball back at the end of the half too. So.
Oh, good. We're gonna give him the ball back with 45 seconds left.
James Washington 6-yard pass. Yeah, 4th and 12. You know, that's the one thing that I never understood. Why is it that it's 3rd and forever, and you make a pass play and you're 5 miles away from the first down? Why even bother? Why bother? If you're not going to make the first down, why bother? That bothers me. It's 3rd and 12, and you run out there and catch the ball for 10 yards. Really? You couldn't get that extra 2 bloody yards. I mean, come on. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So, with 44 seconds left, we're going to kick the ball back to the Browns. Yay!
We've done this every game.
Now, you know what's really sad?
We leave just enough time.
Yeah, you know what's really sad, right? So, we're watching this channel that's Crimson and rhymes with bone. And so all the other games are in halftime except for the Steelers, and they're not even showing that.
No, the Bengals are still playing.
They are? Okay.
They have like 10 seconds left.
So the Bengals and the
Oh no, they have
Colts.
like 2 minutes left. Sorry.
What is the score in the Bengals Colts game?
That is 24 Bengals, Colts 14.
The
Wow.
Colts have scored 2 touchdowns in the last quarter.
Yeah, but the Colts have scored 2 touchdowns here very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like, the Eagles looks like I think they're not.
I'm saying wow because I picked the Bengals in that, and most people were picking Indy. And I just love their quarterback. That's pretty much why.
Who, the Bengals?
But Burrow.
Joe Burrow, yeah. Boy, that kid, man, let me tell you.
That kid is something
He played
else.
really well in college, too, let me tell you. Played really well in college.
There's a difference between, like, Mayfield was all flash, and it's not, like you said, it doesn't translate into the pro game, where Burrow is a leader.
So there was a pass to Odell Beckham for 8 yards, and then there was a offensive pass interference against Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry.
So now it's 1st and 20 for Cleveland
Mm-hmm.
at their 29-yard line, and there's 31 seconds left. Okay.
2nd and 7 now. They picked up 13.
2nd and 7 now. Okay. 26 seconds left to go, and did they take a timeout? Or are they taking one?
I don't think so.
Not as of yet.
No, time's still ticking off the clock.
They didn't take a timeout.
Oh wow, I guess they're just gonna let the time tick away then.
I guess.
I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Take a timeout there?
Or-
Now they took a time.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you? What? I don't get
Now
it.
they took
Oh, good, they didn't get that.
3rd and 1 and they take a timeout.
2nd and 7.
Right now it's 3rd and 1.
3rd and
Yeah.
1 now, yeah.
Okay.
They're going to get the first down, and that'll stop the clock.
Well, there's 15 seconds left, and they took the next time out there. Okay, so they need 2, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So they need about 20 yards. They need 25 yards in less than 15 seconds so they can call a timeout and get their kicker out there to try for a field goal. So, yeah.
Uh-oh. Looks like a fumble
Really?
on the Denver. Sorry, I'm watching the other games because they're...
What happened there?
Oh, so Denver
I can't tell who got the ball.
is 12 and New England is 3.
They got
And it looks
Denver
like
is 12,
just
New
got
England
the
is
ball.
3, and it looks like there was a fumble on that play.
no. It's
Can't see.
Mayfield's got a rib injury.
4th and 1 on the Cleveland 48.
48, yeah. Well, that's what he had, his chest was what his...
And he was holding it. He was holding it on the way down on that last.
Really?
They're gonna punt it with 4th and 1. When you're losing 24-7, what are you doing?
Nice.
What?
Uh-oh. He's still getting up.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. That he got a little Malachi crunched on that play there from T.J. Watt.
Not that I can see it.
Yeah, right. So they did kick it.
Yep.
So they kicked it out of bounds, really?
What difference does it make? Not like we can run a play.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, it's not like they can run a play, I guess.
Okay, so we're at half, right? I would say 2 seconds left, we're at half.
Yeah.
No, they put it back up to 9.
Oh, now they put it up to 9 seconds?
No, they changed it. They fixed it.
They fixed it? Okay, all right.
Yeah, they kneeled to go to halftime.
Okay, so we're at the half.
The Bears are starting the third quarter right away.
All right, well, let's see if this works. Let's see if I can do this. There's our co-host. Barking in the background.
Careful! You okay? We didn't quite make that corner with a bit of a tank slapper. What? Come on.
Halftime! So there we go, halftime. Let's see if I can.
I'm watching the Bears now. They're starting the third right now.
Are they?
Yeah, 13-6. I can't believe it's only 6. Like, Panthers couldn't get it in from first and goal.
Well, let's see how that looks. We're just moving graphics around and yeah, we'll try that. Halftime, how's that?
Oh, okay.
So you got the Bears game on?
Yeah, I got the Bears game on.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I appreciate. I think teams that don't change much in the offseason have. Why do you think they have an advantage?
They do this year.
Well, yeah, this year. Okay, gotcha. All right, that makes sense.
Not all the time, but
Yeah.
this year
Yeah.
I do believe they have an advantage. Every year they have a little bit of an advantage to start off the year because it takes a while to get people. I know, like, you can practice, but until it's applied, then you have to make adjustments if things aren't working. And generally, everything in theory doesn't work the way you totally want it to, right? It can work better or not as well. And then with the condensed season, there's going to be there's a way offside. With the condensed season, there's going to be less practice time. So I think teams that are used to playing with each other are going to have a bit of an advantage this season.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So actually, if for like, say, the Philadelphia Flyers, it didn't change much, would be good.
Well, actually, they did. Well, they did
Didn't change
some. Some of the guys that were taking big minutes aren't there anymore.
Niskanen being gone could hurt a bit.
Yeah,
But for the most part, everybody can step up.
agreed.
So it's not that big of a deal. You're only going to have Niskanen for one more year anyways.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, I agree. So let's.
And he was sliding. Let's face it.
No, I agree. I agree with you 100%. So let's get a little bit into some of the fun here. Seeing as how we are at the half, we got Ben Roethlisberger 10 for 17, 129 yards and a touchdown. And then we also have James Conner for 11 carries for 59 yards. That's our passing and running attack. And the Browns, Baker Mayfield has 9 for 17 for 116 yards. He broke the century mark.
He did break the century mark.
Wow. 9 for 17, 116 yards, 1 touchdown to Higgins there.
Yeah.
That 1 touchdown he had there, and then 2 interceptions. Well, technically 2.5, but all right. They've got a combined running back by committee with Baker Mayfield with 1 run and 5 yards. They got Ernest Johnson with 2 carries for 6 yards. And then they got their workhorse at Kareem Hunt, 9 carries for 33 yards, for a combined total of 12 carries and 44 yards.
That's not anywhere near enough for them to win a game.
Not for 3 guys, and one of them guys getting 5 yards. That's the quarterback. So their 2 running backs right now. Johnson has 2 carries for 6 yards, and Kareem Hunt has 9 carries for 33 yards.
Yeah.
And they had one of the highest ranked running games in the league.
Yeah. So I'm saying I know. Right.
And Pittsburgh's defense, their run defense was only, I think, is ranked first or second. I can't remember if it's one of those two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, that I think has been the key to this game. I hear. See, I thought that the key matchup to this game was going to be the defensive line for Pittsburgh and the offensive line for Cleveland, and then vice versa, with the offensive line of Pittsburgh going up against the defensive line of Cleveland. Cleveland's defensive line was a little bit banged up. Pittsburgh's offensive line a little bit banged up with DeCastro sitting out and Dotson coming in, a rookie coming in and playing, and a shuffling of the line a little bit there. So that's where I thought the matchup was going to be, and that's why I thought this was going to be one of those games where it was going to be, I'm going to try to run better than you. No, I'm going to try to run better than you. And it was going to, I wasn't expecting it to be quite like this. I was expecting this game to be a little bit more reined in, maybe, I guess. Maybe a little bit more of a run game kind of a situation here. But that's not what we got.
Well, I don't think the Browns are really trusting their running game enough. It's the biggest strength you have. You win, you lose with it. You know, they went away from their biggest strength because you're afraid of the other team in that area. When, you know, so you got to go to Mayfield, who is not the best quarterback. It's not your strength. Let's put it that way.
I mean, he's definitely not putting the team on his back and carrying you off into the sunset.
No, their running game can do that. Right. So you go with your running game. You win and lose with it, and they didn't. They tried to switch it up. Like I don't like, honestly. This is the first time I think that looking at this, I thought the coaching was good up until now, but I don't like the message this sends to the team. Not even forget about this game, just in the future. A coach saying that our biggest strength isn't good enough against any team is a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, you really don't want to be saying that to your team.
No.
You don't want that message to be getting out there.
No. Keep on pounding away at it. And then after, if you lose, say, okay, we got a great running game, but, we went up against a great defense against that running game, and we got some things to work on, but we're still great. Now he goes in and says, well, we have a good running game, but it's not, I never thought it was good enough against a strong.
Yeah.
It's a terrible message to send to a team.
I agree with you.
I'm concerned for the Browns moving forward because of this game. Yeah. If they don't go back to it now. You can always do it. So.
I mean, that's the other thing too. When you start getting down by this many points during the game, and you change your game plan, right? Because if your game plan going into the game was, okay, we're going to run our tails off, and by the way, welcome to the lawnmower in the background.
That's all right. But I mean, I don't even. It didn't even seem like that was their game plan. It seemed like they were resided to just. They had believed beforehand that they weren't going to go with their running game because of Pittsburgh's defense against it, and I just think that's a terrible thing to say. Even if go with what your strength is, regardless. I just doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you have a strength, you got to believe in that strength.
And you got to ride with it. You know what I mean? If that's what you got, you got to ride with it. You know what I mean? For sure.
For sure. Absolutely. Otherwise, you'll lose that strength against any other team after this because they're going to lose confidence in themselves. If you don't think they can beat anyone, they'll start believing they can't beat anyone.
Exactly.
Exactly. I've been very disappointed from a Browns fan's perspective in this game. As far as Pittsburgh is concerned, I mean, they played a very good game, but it's very difficult to know how good because the Browns were playing so poorly early. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people will say, oh, well, it's not that Pittsburgh played so well. Well, I wouldn't say that here. I think Pittsburgh played very well, but they never had to play. They weren't pushed to play their best.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So they could have played better. But if they had to,
they weren't
didn't
pushed.
Have to.
Yeah,
they weren't challenged.
They had one sack.
Right.
There was one sack against us. Okay, so that was one little bit of it. And we actually, I was quite surprised that Pittsburgh was able to come out and score on our first drive because historically Pittsburgh doesn't do well. We get the ball first and it's 4 and out, or we get a couple plays and then we're kicking the ball back and it's the other team. You know what I mean? So this was one of the first games that Pittsburgh came out and actually scored on the first drive. So that doesn't happen very often for us. So
yeah,
I gotta reach for my beverage over here.
Oh,
I have my backup beverage.
Side note: Chicago Panthers are on their 7th. 1st and 10. So
let's see.
Trapped in.
Let's see. I see the Broncos and the Patriots, and that is 12-3
for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Guess Newton isn't making as much of a difference as people thought he would.
Well, look, I give credit to where credit's due, and I think Cam Newton is a heck of a football player.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to have a team around him, okay? You can't just expect him to go out there and win the games for you. You have to have a team around him. And I was really suspect of that because without having Christian McCaffrey or any kind of a running game, he was just going to go up there and be running for his bloody life because he doesn't really have anybody to throw to. There's no running games.
Yeah, and that puts a lot of pressure on a quarterback too, right?
It does.
You don't have that to go to. Yeah, so. Yeah, I agree with you. I wasn't a big fan of the Patriots this year, so.
Yeah, they're. I'm surprised that they're doing as well as they're doing. I mean, that's a testament to how good Cam is, and it's also a testament to the coaching. Because let's face it.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest coaches ever. Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
Nobody can deny that.
Oh no. I'm not gonna say anything for fear that it might go against me.
Well, you don't think he's that great of a coach?
I'm not gonna say anything for fear that it might go against me.
Well, you probably are in my camp then. When I was always saying that Babcock was overrated for the Red Wings.
Yeah, gonna have to agree with you on that.
So, and then everything fell apart when you went to Toronto, and it's weird. I didn't think he was a bad coach. I just didn't
No.
think
Not
he was
saying
one
he's a
of the
bad coach.
greatest
No,
coaches of all time. So that's
no.
all.
And see, that's the other thing too. When you look at like Cleveland with their coaching, they're they've had so many different coaches over the
Yeah,
years. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh, okay. So I believe we're at kickoff here now,
yeah, we are.
and it looks like Cleveland's got the ball.
Cleveland wants to have any chance here. They got to get some points up on the board early here.
Yeah, they need to go down there on this drive and take care of things. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
for sure.
So that's for sure.
Oh, we got a little bit of a run in there. Looks like we picked up 7 yards.
Yeah, there you go.
No, sorry, there's only 2.
Okay, only 2 for Kareem Hunt.
A little off on my
Slightly off.
and then they get sacked.
Yeah, another sack. Well, sorry.
Yeah,
So, we
big
are
beat.
back.
And not. Oh my gosh, that was horrible defensive coverage. What happened there?
Wow, 10-yard sack?
Yeah, it wasn't even like it was like pick or choose who's going to sack him.
Who's going to meet you at the ball?
He was like, "Do you want him? I want him. Who's gonna? Oh,
No, you take him. No. Here, you take him.
Oh my God.
Thanks, everybody, for watching.
That
We
was
really
terrible.
appreciate you watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. Let us know what you think. We'd love to talk about anything that's going on. Appreciate y'all watching. SteelFlyers, Perlo. We're doing the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it is 24-7. Pittsburgh is winning, and we just started the third quarter.
Yeah.
So let's look over here, and I think
Oh wow.
it's
Then they get a delay of game penalty now on top of it.
the Cleveland. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just doesn't seem like anything really has changed much. You know what I mean? So, gosh, that
3rd and 23 on their own
5
and they run it.
on their own
Are
5.
you kidding?
See, that's why.
They run
Yeah,
it.
that's why I don't understand why they do that.
What's the
That's what I
point?
mean. See why? I don't understand. That doesn't make any freaking sense. You've got.
And I think did he drop it?
Oh no. Oh no. Could it be? Did he have? Is it a fumble? Do they have?
Yeah. Oh, I think Cleveland got it back.
Oh, okay. So they did fumble it, but then Cleveland got it back.
Yeah, I think Cleveland got it back. Yeah, they got it back.
All right.
Like that's a positive, I suppose.
Well,
If you're punting from your own -5.
from the 2. You're punting from the 2.
2. Yeah.
Oh my
What a
goodness
brutal-
gracious. So talk about field position here, Battle. So we have, thank you viewers for joining. Appreciate you checking us out.
The field position lack of battle.
Yeah. So now what Pittsburgh
Oh.
needs to do is basically just come right on down and take care of business.
But it's the business is already taken care of. I don't know.
So you're saying
I don't know. Like I remember when they were playing in a game like this. Like I can only do it from the sport that I played in, but when you're playing against a team that's like bumbling buffoons, the only thing that you really have to do is keep your mind on on the game.
Yeah, because
That's
there was
really
a 16-yard return there on that punt from Ray, Pittsburgh, down to the Cleveland 45. So 1st and 10, Pittsburgh sets up shop on the 45-yard
from the
line.
45. Yeah.
So we'll see how this one goes, man. 1st and 10. You know, what's really amazing is that they have, whenever they do a change of possession, they do a set of commercials, and then they run one play, make the kick, right? And then they do whatever the return is or whatever. And then they run another set of commercials, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that set of commercials, then you actually get to start. Like, you don't ever just get the kickoff or the punt, and then you do the return, and then it's 1st and 10 right there on the ball. No, that's 10 minutes going to happen, or 10 minutes are going to go by from when they kick the ball to the time you actually get to hike the ball.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's very discouraging about football, is the fact that it takes so long to do things, and they have so many TV commercials and too many breaks, and it's like, I don't get it.
It's the reason why the game itself, the football does so well as far as everything is concerned, because their television rights are insane. The amount of money that the football team makes off of television rights is incredible.
It is.
So for that reason, football can put out some of the greatest content that there is, and have a great sports package.
Well, I don't know how good
they make a lot of money. You don't have to worry about stoppages, and players make a ton. Everybody is happy. So where you have in other sports, it should be the same for baseball actually. It's just football does better with the package. Baseball should make tons of money. Really.
Well,
but
you'll have to pardon me, because it is now almost 3 o'clock. And I have to take a bite or two or something of food. So you'll have to excuse me a little bit.
okay. I'm back to the Bears game for now. I wanted to see if the Panthers are going to do anything here. Oh! Whoa! That'll be on the highlight reel.
Oh, yeah?
What a catch.
Really?
What a
Couldn't you get a
catch.
first down?
No, couldn't get a first down. Pittsburgh. Third and 1.
Nice.
Pass incomplete. But you know what? I think we can go for a field goal.
I think we're too far away.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Give us a break.
Well, they're on the 36.
It's like a
No, I'm
50,
just
60
talking about giving us a break, period.
Oh. Sorry.
Hi, puppy.
Sorry.
Did they get it? I don't think they got it.
Not for
I don't think they broke the plane, did they?
I don't know. We're going to see here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yep. First down.
Oh, they went for it.
2-yard run. Yep.
Nice.
Catch up.
Catch up.
So how about that? Pittsburgh, 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. James Conner for that one. We'll take that. Let's see. Let's go to this. There we go. So Conner with a touchdown and 68 yards on the day so far on 13 carries. That's a 5.2 average. And what do we got there? Perlo. 1st and 10 on the 34.
Catch up.
Oh, I just switched back over to the Panthers game for a second. Panthers where Bridgewater was making a pretty good drive there.
Yeah. First and 10, Cleveland on the Cleveland 34.
First and 19. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, a penalty?
Yeah. Wow.
Pouncy.
Holding?
Big Ben did his rendition of a run for a couple there.
But that was a penalty there, so that's coming back.
Wow.
Second and 15.
I didn't realize it wasn't open. I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh.
Third and what? 5 maybe? Oh, third and 13. He only picked up 2.
Yeah, you only 4 yards. Second and 15.
Oh yeah, I see. I'm way ahead of you. You'll see what happens now.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
I can't see nothing, man. I get this little text thing that comes up.
It's third and 13.
Okay.
And they just got their 13.
Okay. So,
Oh, Ebron.
Ebron.
But, yeah, Ebron, but it looks like there's an offensive foul. Third down and a lot.
It's going backwards now.
23.
Oh boy, that's a 10-yard penalty against us.
Yeah.
Third and 23.
Oh, that was a pretty cheesy penalty, dude.
Like they all are. It's tough when you not only have to play against the opposition, but when you also have to play against the black
straight
shirts.
arm.
When you have to play against the black and white shirts and the opposition, it makes it tough to play.
Oh. All right. Well, Cleveland should be able to at least. So would it be probably from their 10 or so?
So yeah, so they're going to have to punt it, right? 4th and 16, they punt.
Yeah. Yeah, they're punting.
That was just a really horrible set of plays.
So touchback.
Yeah, it means it comes out to the 25.
25, yeah.
1st and 10.
He's coming back. Mayfield, they just keep on rolling with him.
So,
They're lining up these commercials pretty good with the other games.
oh, are they? By the way, that happens on purpose. Commercials come whenever the other channels got commercials. The other channels got commercials.
If they can do it, yeah.
Oh no, that's what they do on purpose.
Well, they do it on purpose as much as they possibly can. If it doesn't line up, it's because they tried everything they could to have it line up, but it couldn't.
There is a conspiracy theory. I'm with you on that.
That's not. There's nothing conspiracy about it. That is an absolute fact. I mean, it just. If I was a network, I would do the same thing. So, that's the way it is.
Okay.
People are paying.
Normally, what I
show the
do
commercials.
is I record the game, and then I'll wait till like 2:00 and turn it on, and then I fast forward through all the.
Yeah.
But well, I can't do that right now, so.
Yeah. What I would.
That was just a bad set of plays. So Cleveland starts 1st and 10. It looks like they're starting on their 25 or their 20.
Oh.
He's in.
My goodness.
Well, the Washington's come back. Not that it matters, that game at all, but
Oh yeah.
13-10. The Lions are destroying the Jaguars.
Right.
24-3.
Yeah. Bengals 24, Colts 21, Falcons 23, Vikings 6, Texans 17, Titans 21.
Titans are beating. Yeah. Falcons are beating the Vikings. Now that's a surprise. I did not see that.
Right. The Bears 13, Panthers 6, Broncos 18, Patriots 3.
Colts are coming back against the Bengals 24-21.
Yep. The Ravens are all over the Eagles 17-0.
Yeah, that was not a doubt in my mind that was happening.
Right. So, here we go.
I didn't think the Broncos were
5-yard run there for
beat
Cleveland.
the Patriots that convincingly, though.
Right. Kareem Hunt, 5-yard run.
Oh, the Jets and the Dolphins.
Yeah, that'll be a barn burner.
Yeah.
So Kareem Hunt on that 5-yard run there. So. That's not good for you guys.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, that's a punt? What? What am I? Am I missing something? I think I missed something here.
Oh, who's hurt? 3rd and 4. Can't catch a ball.
So
Mayfield throws it. Well, they can't catch it. Either that or Mayfield throws a perfect
pass to somebody else.
pass right to the opposition.
So they've had 3 plays, and that was the coverage there on that one by Nelson.
4th and 4. I mean, you might as well go for it. What the heck, right?
Not down that close.
I mean, now it gets to the point where...
But not down that close. You don't ever go for it down that far. Are you kidding me? If they don't make it, that gives the Pittsburgh the ball right there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is you have to make it. Sometimes you got to just make, like, you're this far behind now. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, I'm
You
with
go to
you,
win.
but
If you're there to win, you're not going to win if you don't make something on this play. The odds of coming back from 3 touchdowns. What's that?
Well, I thought you were on live.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's not going to be.
You're live finally?
Yeah, we're doing live and no echo. Caroline's saying you're live finally.
That's right.
Yeah, no echo live.
Nice.
Yeah, we've had a couple people watch.
We've had 22 playbacks so far. We have 0 concurrent. We have 0
How do you have
viewers right
0
now. But we've had 22 playbacks.
I don't know how we have 0 viewers when we have 2 on our thing saying that there's 2 people watching.
Okay, now it says 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if this was more competitive of a game, I imagine people are watching an actual competitive game.
Well, that's probably true too. Plus the fact I thought that maybe we should still do this anyway because people in my area are not able to watch this game.
That's true. Do you think there'd be more? Did you share it around?
Come on, guys.
Surely. Surely.
Don't worry about it. Do whatever you're going to do.
Uh-oh.
I just want to see what the score is. Oh, it's on commercial.
Carolina player.
Oh, he's holding his arm.
I don't know. It works on steals all the time.
31
On it.
31 for Carolina Panthers is being carted off.
Yeah, I see that.
That's not good. He's holding his arm.
I just realized we had a pick in for Chicago to win this.
Did you really?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, but you didn't see the play. He was being like harassed, and he was like running around.
Really?
And he just kind of, tried to lob it somewhere, and he happened to catch it.
Atlanta coming back, man. Whoa, 29-7. They just scored there on that touchdown, so.
Yeah, I guess coaching is starting to take.
Well, they fired their coach, Dan Quinn.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he started
Yeah.
the season 0-5.
Yeah.
Why does Cleveland have the ball?
Wow. Browns running game is really coming through here.
They got the ball.
How did they get the ball?
I guess they went for it, and they overturned an incomplete pass.
So they went for it 4-4 and did nothing. In fact, it wasn't even close.
Okay. It was out of time. I can't tell with this thing, man.
Oh, so they did try to go for it. Oh my gosh.
The Browns actually had the #1 rushing attack.
Did they?
in the
And they
league.
did try to go for it, and they lost it, and now Pittsburgh has the ball, 1st and 10 on the
That's
28.
right. Yeah. So he finally does trust his running game, but the problem was they're not running to the outside on any play. They're always trying to come up the middle against us. Why? It's like you're a great pitcher that has like 7 different pitches, but you only use one.
That's not very strategically good.
No, this has been a horribly coached game. I don't understand why. Up until now, it's like it's a totally different team. I don't know who I'm watching here. It's like the old Browns all over.
Yeah.
Just absolutely.
4-yard run there for James Conner. So that gives us 2nd and 6 here on the Cleveland 24-yard line. We're almost in the look. I brought it out. you can't see the name, but this is we're in the almost in the catch-up zone because we play at Heinz Field. So when you get in the 20-yard line, they call that the red zone. I call that the catch-up zone. That's what they call it at the stadium. So.
This is brutal.
Another 2-yard run.
I agree with going for it, but I don't agree with going with the same running play you've been playing all game and failing that.
You don't go for it
at least
like that down there.
At least do when you have that kind of a running game, I don't mind it. Have confidence in your running game, but to come right up the gut, it doesn't make any sense against this Steelers team. Like, do an audible, do something that's going to throw someone off. Just doing the same thing. They knew Steelers knew exactly what they're going to do. Why? Because they did the exact same thing all game. It's been a pathetic.
Pittsburgh is now officially in the Heinz catch-up zone with the 8-yard run there from James Conner. It's now 1st and 10.
Fourth quarter. It's another quarter after this, but not that it really matters.
Right.
So it goes up to
because another 3-yard run. Another 3-yard run for that one for us. So, man, I'll tell you what. Conner is he looks like he's going to have himself a day. I think he's close. Let's see where he's at. He should be close. Yeah, he's at 87 yards. 18 carries for 87 yards for James Conner.
Chicago just got a touchdown.
Yeah.
Foles quarterback sneak.
Yep, ex-Eagles quarterback. They benched Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, Trubisky, yeah.
Benny Snell, 5-yard run. There you go. It's 3rd and 2 from the Cleveland 6. So, let's see here. Conner has 18 carries for 87 yards. Benny is 13 for 21 and 139 yards and a touchdown. Pretty pedestrian numbers considering the score.
Like I said, they haven't had to be their best.
Yeah. Sorry about the co-host there in the background. She is obviously excited about the fact that we might be able to score here. And is that going to be a first down for a 1-yard run? 4th and 1? Are you kidding? I'm so disappointed with the referees and their spotting of the balls and the fact that they're not even measuring anymore. And it's like, are you kidding? Why do you even bother having the chain gang out there if you're not even going to measure? What'd you do here, Perlo? Would you go for it or would you kick the ball? If you kick the ball, you go for 3 points.
Doesn't really matter. It's not like Browns are coming back no matter what you do. Do whatever you feels good.
Well, how about a 2-yard run for Ben, first down up the middle on 4th and 1?
If it's me, I'm just building confidence. So yeah, go for it.
That's what they did. Pittsburgh got the first down. 2-yard run. 1st and goal on the Cleveland 3-yard line.
Yeah, just build confidence and go for it. Continue for now you're playing for the next games. Now you're playing to have your team as confident in themselves as possible for whatever you play next. So yeah, go for it. What the hell?
Touchdown.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's exactly what the Browns did not do. He did exactly what the Browns did not do. Build confidence in their team.
Why would they be calling it? It wasn't a pass. Oh, so it was Chase Claypool around the end for a potential touchdown, but they're going to check to see if the ball crossed the plane before he stepped out of bounds, which I think it did, but this will tell us right. Here, I think the ball crossed, yeah. I think this is going to be a touchdown. They're looking at it like he didn't cross the plane with the ball, but I think this is going to be a touchdown here, folks. And that's going to put the Steelers up. Yep, field goal, extra point. That's good. And that puts the Pittsburgh Steelers up 31-7 over Cleveland. Well, Parlo, I think this game is pretty much out of reach now.
Yep. Sure is.
That pretty much ended our viewership right there. So what do you say we call it?
Oh, you can if you want.
Yeah, because we got nobody watching right now other than us. You know what I mean? We had.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We couldn't have had a
I know.
game that was.
But you know what though? This was another good test. This was another good proof that we can still do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm all for that. So well,
gives me time. I'm gonna head to the gym. And I'm gonna come back, clean up the house and stuff.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
You got it, brother. Thanks, guys. Peace out. Go Steelers.